Good afternoon, my fellow SAP students. What I wanted to speak to you about today is the ASAP roadmap, which is part of SAP. And basically what that does is that helps you to implement a SAP project. You can buy this roadmap from SAP and it would be on Microsoft Project. I don't have ASAP roadmap, but I'm just going over the block diagram for you, or the diagram, because it's not a block diagram. The first phase of the ASAP roadmap, which consists of 5 phases, is project preparation. In this phase, you plan your project and lay the foundations for successful implementation. It is a stage that you make the strategic decisions crucial to your project. Define your project goals and objectives, clarify the scope of your implementation, define your project schedule, budget plan and implementation sequence, and establish the project organization and relevant committees and assign resources. The second step in your ASAP roadmap is your business blueprint. And in the business blueprint phase of ASAP roadmap, basically what you do is you create a blueprint which documents your enterprise's requirements and establishes how your business processes and organizational structure are represented in the SAP system. You also refine the original project goals and objectives and revise the overall project schedule in this phase. The first step of ASAP project roadmap is your realization. In the realization phase, you configure the requirements contained in the business blueprint. Baseline configuration is followed by a final configuration, which can consist of up to 4 cycles. Other key focal areas of this phase are conducting integration tests and drawing up end-user documentation. The fourth step of the ASAP roadmap is the final preparation. In this phase, you complete your preparations, including testing, end-user training, system management, and cutover activities. You also need to resolve all open issues in this phase. At this stage, you need to ensure that all the prerequisites for your system to go live have been fulfilled. And the final stage of the ASAP roadmap is the go live and support phase, where you move from a pre-production environment to a live system. The most important elements include setting up production support, monitoring system transactions, and optimizing overall system performance. After the system has gone live, you can use a separate roadmap with 6 work packages in order to optimize your SAP system continuously. But we're not going to go into that because I haven't got a block diagram for that. I would have to go through and look at a block diagram and then come back to you and make a separate video for you. But basically, this will conclude our presentation on the ASAP roadmap, which is something that you can get from SAP, and it would come on a Microsoft project file, so you can manage your project. So this would be something that a project manager would use to either implement a brand new SAP system in a greenfield configuration, or to transfer an old system, a legacy system, onto the SAP system. But either way, you're still going to have to do the 5 steps to complete the project, from the very beginning, which is project preparation, to the very end, go live and support. So I hope you've gotten some useful information out of this presentation on the ASAP roadmap. Goodbye.